the DJ just got reworked, and along with that, almost every single skin got a complete redesign, greatly increasing their quality, changing their animations, and giving them new songs. In this video, I'm going to be going over every single level of every single new skin, and they give my personal ranking of how good they are based on how they look and the music. But real quick, before I start, there's only 3 days left to get my Corso Plushie, so if you haven't already got one, make sure to check it out before it's too late. It's really adorable, has a massive blue head, and probably won't watch you in your sleep. There's a link to buy the plushie in the description, and with that, let's get back to the video. Starting off, we have the regular DJ. At level 0, it now has a white table, 2 speakers, a laptop with an S on it, a backwards hat with some hair sticking out, and is wearing a black tank top. It also has a much more fleshed out animation, where he just seems a lot more excited to be DJing. This is what it looks like from behind, and we can see that there's another S on its hat. It also has a different song, but I'll play that after I've showcased every level. At level 1, it now has 3 speakers, which are kind of strangely clipping into the table, and is actually wearing a pair of headphones. This is what it looks like from behind, and we can see that his black tank top is now a bit torn apart. At level 2, it literally just gets a pair of black sunglasses, so there's no reason to show the back. At level 3, it loses one of the big speakers, but gets 2 little speakers and has a laptop now in the middle. Also, it has a different animation now where it's kind of waving his hands in the air, and this is what it looks like from behind. At level 4, it now gets 2 big speakers on its desk, and it has neon yellow visors on its face, and this is how it looks from behind. And finally, at max level, it now has a massive stage with 2 humongous speakers, a little sound display at the front, and a set of spotlights. He also has a different animation where he's absolutely jamming it out in the back. And of course, this is how it looks from behind. And as I mentioned earlier, it also got a remix of its original song. I mean, damn, that is a vibe. Holy, the beat drop is crazy, and then the Daft Punk vocals are sick. The song is definitely a big improvement in my opinion, and of course the tower looks a lot better. However, as it is the default skin, it's a little bit basic, so I'm gonna give this a 7 out of 10. Next up, we got the one and only Neko DJ. At level 0, it has a pink hoodie, a beanie with cat ears on it, blue shorts, and is standing on a box with 2 little speakers on the ground. This is how it looks from behind, and you can see there's a paw print on the back of his hoodie, and it has a pink tail that it swishes around. At level 1, the speakers now turn pink, and it gets 2 extra big speakers. This is how it looks from behind, and not much has changed. At level 2, the speakers now have pink cat heads on them, and the DJ's beanie now has a little face on it and a blue bow tie. This is how it looks from behind. At level 3, the DJ now has pink hair with a heart on top of his head, its shorts have turned into a dress, and it has a red shirt instead of hoodie. The speakers are also much bigger now, and shaking pretty violently. This is how it looks from behind. At level 4, it now has a big stage with black and red speakers, and the DJ now has giant cat gloves and is getting absolutely sturdy. Oh my god. Hey, oh my goodness, don't hurt him now. Finally, at max level, it now has a massive stage with a ton of speakers everywhere, some sound visuals in the back, and some extra blue and gold details on their clothes. And of course, it now has a brand new song. I mean, genuinely, that is such a vibe. I used to not really like the Neko DJ song, so this is a huge improvement. Because it has a really nice design, a variety of models as you upgrade it, and a good song, I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10. The only thing I don't really like is the stage at max level, because I feel like they could have made it a lot more Neko themed. Now, because I gave it a high rating, I know some of you in the comments are gonna be like, Corso Blacks is a simp. He only gave it a high score because it's a furry cat girl. I mean, duh. For our next skin, we have the Neon Rave DJ. At level 0, it has neon blue hair, a black and green hat, neon lights all over its setup, and a couple speakers. At level 1, she now has 3 speakers instead of 1, and this is how she looks from behind, having some very spiky hair. At level 2, it now has a pink and purple visor over his eyes, and a cool green neon pattern on his arms. This is what it looks like from behind, and we can see that it now has a nice purple jacket. At level 3, it lost one of its speakers, but in return, has a lot more energy in its animation, kind of bouncing all over the place. And this is how it looks from behind. At level 4, it now has 4 big speakers and 2 tiny ones, all covered in neon lights, and the DJ itself is even more neon, which I honestly didn't think was possible. This is what it looks like from behind, and we can now see it's wearing another speaker on its back. Finally, at max level, it now has 2 massive speakers and a really cool electrical effect going around the stage. This is what it looks like from behind, and we can see that pretty much everything is built out of neon lights. The song didn't change, but it's a banger, so I'm gonna let you guys hear it anyways. as pretty fire. Now, I absolutely love the design, and I think the lightning going around the stage at max level is sick. However, my only complaint is that it doesn't really feel like it's a rave. The DJ looks way too calm in its animation, and I would have preferred if they're like jumping around like crazy, because that's the kind of energy I expect at a rave. However, in terms of design, it looks absolutely fantastic, and the song is a banger, so I'm still gonna give it an 8 out of 10. Next up, we have the Ghost DJ. At level 0, it has a blue transparent body, a nervous looking face, a black outfit, and a red guitar. Its speakers are also designed to look like tombstones. The animation also switched up to look a lot more intense, with the DJ headbanging like crazy. This is how it looks from behind at level 0. At level 1, it gets another big speaker, a pair of headphones, and some black gloves. From behind, we can see there's a little tombstone hidden behind the big speaker. At level 2, it gets some sunglasses on his face, and nothing really changes from behind. At level 3, it gets some devil horns on his head, and a really cool red leather jacket. The cross in the back has also turned into an old school speaker. This is how it looks from behind, with the new speaker being made out of wood. At level 4, the guitar is now neon blue, and there's some candles on the speakers. From behind, we can now see there's also an open casket behind the DJ. Finally, at level 5, it now has a humongous stone stage with a giant blue portal in the back. There's 2 flaming torches at each side of the DJ, and the DJ is still going absolutely ham on the guitar. The song it plays was also remixed, now sounding like this. I mean, of course, this song goes absolutely crazy, but unfortunately, I don't think it's just as good as the original. However, the new animation and design of the skin is amazing. Out of all the DJ skins, I'd probably say this one looks the coolest, and it by far has the best stage at max level. The portal and flaming torches look incredible, so I gotta give this skin a 10 out of 10. I am so sad that I don't have it. Now, the only 2 skins we have left are the Plushie DJ and Masquerade DJ. Unfortunately, the Masquerade DJ did not change in the slightest, but the Plushie DJ did actually change a bit. It now has some cool particle effects, so I'm just gonna quickly go over the levels. At level 0, it randomly gets these yellow lines over his head. At level 1, it's just the same yellow particle. At level 2, it's still just the same thing. At level 3, it now has these cool little musical notes coming out of the speakers. At level 4, it's just the same particle effects. And at max level, there's now a bunch of particle effects coming out of all of its big speakers. I think these little effects actually add a lot to the skin, considering it's kind of a cartoony style. So yeah, this skin used to be a 10 out of 10, and it's still a 10 out of 10. And with that, that's it for this video. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about these redesigns and which one is your favorite. And if you enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to join the Blue Head Mafia. Also, if you want to talk to me, consider checking out my Discord. We got some pretty cool features, like a custom party finder bot that will automatically pair you up with other people who are trying to do the same strategy. There's a link to the server pinned in the comments. And finally, I want to give a huge shout out to these channel members for supporting my content. If you want to add me as a friend on Roblox or get early access to some of my videos, consider becoming a channel member. It helps me out a lot and I really appreciate it. Anyways, that's it for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.